Yo, yo. What's going on with all the good people, man? Shout out to the entire Western Conference, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go ahead and get into this Civil War II, you know what I'm saying, breakdown. We're going to go ahead and get into this card breakdown. You know what I'm saying? My apologies for it being so late. I was trying to do this earlier, but man, the media been busy, man. The media has been busy, man, and I'm trying to make sure I get it all done for y'all, man. Trying to make sure all the content is all good and everything's updated for y'all. So we're gonna get into it, man. Salute and shout out to everybody up on YouTube. I know that y'all probably gonna be getting this too right after this Facebook Live. We're gonna get it to the YouTube, you know what I'm saying, to the subscribers. So shout out to all the subscribers, everybody, you know what I'm saying, who's gonna tune in and watch. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all the support. Salute to all the people in the West who supported, you know what I'm saying, yesterday, came out, you know what I'm saying, did, you know what I'm saying, all the battle rappers who did work, you know what I'm saying, everybody who contributed to making sure that the event ran as smoothly as it possibly could. We're going to get into that, though. We're going to get into that. There's a lot of shit to break down with this event. There's a lot of shit to break down with this event, man. Sab was good. Dev, what's the deal? Sosa. Man, hey, yeah, man. Shout out to whoever, I think it was Trey, Beast Gatlin, whoever that was taking the picture. Salute, man. Y'all documented my sleep. I woke up well rested, laughing at the joke. You know what I'm saying? Check out the picture. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was out, it was out cold yesterday. I don't want to say it caught me slipping because I knew it was going to happen. I'm falling asleep about a bunch of niggas who's they waiting to send a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the good people, man. Kid Rocker was good. Floss was good. Hey, Paul, what's going on, man? But, yeah, I'm going to try and follow along, you know what I'm saying, on the comment side of the game. All that good shit. Nap King Cole, hilarious. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, man. So, overall, my opinion of the event, I think the event was good. We just asked that all PGs show up to sound check half hour prior to doors. Oh, we're going to talk about that. We're going to get into that, Floss. Like I said, this is a full recap, breakdown, critiques. This is a full breakdown. We're not just talking about we talking about everything. Everything that has to do with the event, we breaking all that down. There's a lot of shit going on that should not have happened. And we're going to break all that down. So, yeah, I say the event is good. I think part of me almost leaned towards saying it was solid, but there were several breakout performances. In my opinion, the main event of Emerson Kennedy and Jada Nightwing was a classic battle. You literally got everything you could possibly want from a battle. You got moments from just the written material. You got moments from off-the-head rebuttals and freestyles, one of which was the biggest reaction the whole entire night. So I think that battle pushes it over the top, and I'll call the event good. So shout out to the battlers. We're going to get into this, though, man. We're going to get into it. The event did not start until 4 p.m. Let's just go ahead and start there. The event didn't start until 4 p.m. Now, on the flyer, if I'm not mistaken, Brad Arthur, that's a fact. No, you're gonna like some of these drops. I'm telling you, you're gonna like these drops. You're gonna love these drops. But the event started 2 hours late. All right. That's the first thing I gotta go ahead and make sure I talk about. The event was scheduled to start. I'm looking at this correctly on the phone. 2 p.m. You guys had 2 to 8 p.m. doors open. The event doesn't start until 4. Now, a few different things I could go in a direction with this and say, well, maybe that's on the people in charge, the staff, for not, you know what I'm saying, just putting battle rappers out there regardless of who's in the crowd. Oh, if there's no audience, oh well, niggas knew what time the event started. Put them out there on time. You could probably say, well, it's the battle rappers' fault because we didn't really have that many battle rappers in the building who were battling. We had one, but not the other. I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can go with it, but this is what I will say. And Floss, you said 30-minute call time. I'm not. To me, if I'm running URL, right, this is what I'm doing with that. Y'all are going to have specified. I'm going to have a whole list of shit, write it out, have a whole flyer, whole little schedule. And if you ain't there at the time that this says, by that time, you don't battle. So if you can't make it to the venue by the time I put down on the schedule, don't even show up. Now, I'm being clear. I don't care if there's added time at the end of the night and there's still 2, 3. I don't care. You couldn't show up and make good on the investment I made by getting the venue. For one, I got the venue for you. You couldn't even show up on time after I done put my money to get in the venue for your punk ass. That's number one. Number two, you not showing up is fucking up the other person's opportunity. There's a lot of people who waited until the last minute to come up in that venue. And maybe they were getting phone calls. Hey, nah, they, such and such ain't here yet. You good. They ain't here yet. Maybe that was the case. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I'm saying it like this. I would put it down in writing. They have to sign this shit too. If you are not in the venue by the specified time, you do not battle. And you said a half hour before the venue, that would be in the worst case scenario. That would be worst case scenario. Like, hey, if you are not here at least 30 minutes before the event, you don't battle. And if you are here 30 minutes before the event, but you leave and you're not here when your specified battle time is supposed to happen, you don't battle. Now, people can say, well, crowd reaction and niggas rounds be longer than the time limit. And dog, if you're not in the venue, I don't even want to hear it. If you're not even in the venue available to be spoken to, and you going off a hearsay for somebody else on your phone, a text message, a Facebook post, that's what you going by? You're not qualified to say shit except for I'm on my way, y'all. That's it. You don't have anything else to say outside of, hey, I'm there when I'm supposed to be there, I'm there. That's it. I feel like y'all was being way too fucking lenient with these battle rappers yesterday. Not even yesterday, leading up to this, y'all was too fucking lenient. How is this the biggest opportunity for these battle rappers on their career? The PGs, every single one of them, if this is your PG battle, this is the biggest battle of your career. If you're a one-off, this is the biggest battle of your career. Main event too, all of the, this is the biggest look, especially the PGs. I gotta focus in on these PGs. Y'all have no fucking right. There's no way on earth any of you PG niggas have a right to show up to any event late. I don't give a fuck if there's 3 people in the crowd, the fucking host, the cameraman, and me. You better rap your fucking ass off in front of 3 motherfuckers versus your opponent. It is not our fault that niggas wanted to show up late. Do not make people like myself and others wait to watch what, I'm going to get into some of you guys' material later, but it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, every single person was just 3 full rounds, no errors. It was only a couple people who had that. So some of y'all had errors. So you making me wait later into the day to watch you come up with 3 incomplete rounds? So you had months to prepare for this event. You knew who your opponent was at least a month or more in advance, and you bring that? That's number one. Flaws, I know KG, the first foremost, before I even get into anything else, this is my fault for not even saying this. KG, prayers, well wishes to you and your family at this time. Definitely want to make sure I put that out there into the atmosphere. We definitely was holding you down yesterday. But I want to put that out there. This is not on KG. He was not in the building. So this is not on KG. He wasn't even there. So this is on everybody else who was in that position, right? Here's the other thing I'm going to say. And again, this is going to come to a staff thing. When you guys know that one of your staff members is having a battle, in particular, they're having a one-off, and in particular, I'll drop another one. This is probably, if it's not the most anticipated battle on the card, it's top 3 most anticipated battles on the card. They should not be having to do both. This is where you start bringing in other people to help out the process. Listen, hey, look, we got one of our people, he in a battle. He not going to be able to run around and start trying to chase grown men around asking them where they at. He needs to focus on what he needs to do. We need to get some other people in place to make sure that this runs smooth. You feel what I'm saying? That needed to be done. And maybe you could say, well, KG, you know, him not being there was a big loss. I get it. But this is my thing again. You have people in the West. You have people. Shout out to Sadie. She's always at the door, handling all the door business, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all had Nino hosting the whole entire event. You have people in the building you can reach out to. Hey, look, I need a favor. I need to call in a favor right now, dog. You know what I'm saying? We got one of our staff battling. It's looking bad. Can you help out and hit up this person, or just holler at the crew? Hey, look, can you make sure that your crew member is here at this specified time? If he's not here by this time, he's not battling. Get on his line and get him here. If you have to go drive now to get him, bring him here. Whatever it takes in that side. And I'm not saying that y'all was all wrong and it was all foul, but these are just certain critiques that I'm putting out there based on what I seen. You know what I'm saying? An event starting 2 hours late, and you only had the venue for 6 hours. You had 8 battles with a 6-hour window. That's not enough time. The main event, Jada Nightwing and EK, was like an hour long. It felt like an hour long. If the battle was shorter than an hour, it felt like a fucking hour. And some of these battles, y'all were not timing these niggas. I seen time being kept in like one battle where it was very efficient. And we're going to talk about that battle. But all in all, man, that's like on the staff side of the game of what I'd be doing as far as the battlers are concerned. You need specific scheduled call times. If you're not here by this time, you're not battling. I don't care what your rep is in these West Coast streets. I don't care what your rep is on these West Coast leagues. I don't care who you are to the battle rap world. If you're not here when I tell you you need to be here, you're not battling. Maybe all these other small leagues who can't say no because they have to have this battle rapper on their card battling, maybe they'll let that slide. Your URL. You are URL. You set the precedent, nigga. We run this shit. You will be here when I tell you to pull up. It's a business. Period. It's not on no ego shit. It's not on no trying to be, you know what I'm saying, a dictator type shit. This is on some real business shit. I'm running a business here and you fucking up the money. I'm running a business here and you fucking up. Period. You know what I'm saying? So that's just, like I said, some of the critiques on that side of the game. Getting into the battles now. Oh, and sidebar, shout out to everybody who was a part of the pregame show. I know it was a little janky at first. You know what I'm saying? You got the DJ. Shout out to the DJ. He was doing this shit. I try to do a pregame show, and I'm trying to holler over the music. So any of y'all who tuned in, salute to y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Being a part of the festivities and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? You said, I've never been to an event on any league that ever started on time. Hey, listen, if I was a league owner, y'all would hate me. If they ever came to me and said, Nico, you want to run a URL event? Oh, my God, you niggas would hate me. Oh, you niggas would probably cancel the event. There'd be all type of niggas. They'd be like, nah, man, this nigga Nico told me I gotta show up on time. I ain't trying to show up on time. It's like 15 niggas there. I ain't rapping in front of 15 niggas. You rap on your home league in front of 15 niggas with half-ass material. What's the difference here with half-ass material? Oh, you niggas would hate me. Oh, you niggas would hate me. Oh, if you niggas think I talk shit as media, if I'm putting my paper behind an event, oh, business? Oh, oh, you ain't seen shit. Oh my God. You pick your op up, talk about it. That's real. Who had bad material? We're going to get into who did what. Okay, fuck it. Let me just go ahead and get into the card. First battle of the night, we got Drix versus Keys. Drix versus Keys. Those of you who seen the posts from people like myself, Gotti was posting, I think Yak was posting, Dre Vicious, all the people who was in the building who was there, Nino, everybody was posting about it. Drix is... he's next. Saying next up is kind of like, okay, you say everybody next up. He's literally like, right now, if he's not booked on Traffic versus a paid for opponent on a one-off, I think they're not doing him enough justice. He should have whoever Drix wants to battle on Traffic, one-off, paid for opponent, whoever he wants, he should have the pick of the litter. Who do you want to battle? That's how good Drix was yesterday. That's how great Drix was in the battle yesterday. Who do you want to battle? Give me 3 names you want to battle right now. Give me three names you want, and I'll reach out to them. You getting one of the 3. Just give me 3, just in case the first one don't work out. Decide I'm getting you one of them. Who do you want to battle? Period. That's how great Drix was yesterday. We're talking about fully prepped. We're talking, when I always talk to y'all about bar quality, right? And I say, I want to see people have updated material, have supreme quality with their bars, meaning you're not using outdated bars, outdated references. You're not just talking about local shit that only 10 niggas are going to understand when they watch it on fucking camera. I'm talking about real material, taking your penmanship seriously. He upgraded in that department crazy. Top tier level writing. Top tier level writing. It's no gas. Top tier level writing from Drix. Top tier level writing. So as far as Drix is concerned, whoever he wants on Traffic, KG, Floss, Yak, your next communication to Drix should be, hey, I need you to send me 3 names of whoever you want to battle for a one-off. Send me 3 names. Click. Wait for them 3 names. Get on the phone with them 3. Hey, look, Traffic 4 coming. Drix said stop running. How you niggas from other regions and still ducking? That should be the conversation. That should be the conversation. You understand what I'm saying? That should be the conversation. Nothing more. That should be it right there for Drix. As far as Keys is concerned, Keys, the man was fired. Now, I say fire, and I put an asterisk next to it. Keys, what happened in that second round, sir? Your first round was crazy. There was people next to me saying, oh, he got the first. And I'm like, nah, Drix got the first. It's close, but I gave it to Drix. Nah, he got the first, Nico. You wildin'. He clearly got the first round. Oh, you wildin'. Okay, he got the first round. Shit. I didn't agree, but the people said it was crazy. He was wildin'. Let's talk about the second round, though. You got to finish your food. Huh? You go to the buffet. You get your plate in the buffet. You go up to option number 1. I'm putting potatoes on this motherfucker. Collard greens on this motherfucker. What? I want ribs on this motherfucker. Now I want cornbread on this motherfucker. Wait. Black-eyed peas. I want all that. I want everything. I want one of each. You stack this plate. It's a great plate. You stack it. And then on your way to delivering it to your table, you trip and fall and drop all of your food on the ground? So you stack up all this food. You was hungry. You said you was hungry. You came on the pregame show. Nico, I'm going to be myself. Being me is what's going to get me to the next level, Nico. I'm ready. You going to see it today. You put all this food on your plate, nigga, and you trip halfway to the goal? I ain't tripping, nigga. If I stack up a plate like that, I'm a hungry man. Y'all see me. I ain't no little dude. If I stack up a plate like that, I'm making it to the table, nigga. I'm making it to the table. I don't care what's on the pot. I'm making it to the table. That second round can't happen again, Keys. It can't happen, nigga. You got halfway to the finish line. And it's just, what, huh? Shit. Damn. Hold on, let me get back. What? You were remixing the stutter? Were you trying to remix the choke? Now you got it back. You got it back, right? But the food already fell on the floor. You don't want to eat the shit that fell on the floor. And you probably like, well, the cornbread ain't really touched the ground, though. It's on top of the other food that touched the ground. The cornbread's still good. No, it's not still good. You did not complete the mission. You did not complete the mission. Round 2 clearly in favor of Drix because of that. Drix's second round was crazy. Drix had 3 extremely consistent. That's another thing Drix did in this battle. Very consistent writing. That round to round progressively got better. Each round was very good progressively as it got on. It just got better. So it's 1-1 going into the third. Keith done fell. His food done fell off the plate. So he come back in the third after Drix done spit. This is the problem. Was this third the best round of the battle? It was either his second or third. Was the Drix had round of the battle for sure. It's between either Drix second or third or Keith's first. Them rounds are so crazy, dog. Oh my God. Crazy. In his third round, you're gonna see something in his third round. This man kept one concept, one topic going for like fucking 3 minutes, and it was fire. Like one concept, and he just kept pulling from this one little topic, one little concept. It was fire the whole way through. Got better the whole way through. So he ends. It's on Keith, round 3. He had Callie Chris. His food fell off the plate in the second round. It fell off the plate. For all my people out there who love eating food, you know, when you get a chance to eat, the food ain't falling off the plate. Huh? That's like you go to a fast food restaurant, the fries fell out the little fry container and they fell inside the bottom of the bag. Oh, I ain't eating them fries. Nigga, I'm eating them fries. I ain't letting them go to waste. Huh? I ain't letting it go to waste. You feel me? I'm not. But third round, let's talk about his round. Third round for Keith. He was cooking. And then it's like, how do I describe this? I don't want to say acid reflux. That's somebody else in the West problem. No, it's not acid reflux. I want to say a stutter. Something happened. A little slip up. Not even a little. Couple slip ups. You didn't learn your lesson last time? In the second round, you was walking too fast to your table. You had so much food built up on your plate, you was walking too fast. You didn't learn your lesson to slow down one step at a time? His third was getting good. So his third was getting good. His third was, it could have been something, but it wasn't. So Drix won the battle 2-1. Second and third, clear. I had Drix, listen, After the battle was over, I had Drix edging the first, so I actually called it a 30. I had it being a 30, but everyone, Danny, Mac, all these people around me told me I was absolutely crazy. They said Keith's first was phenomenal, and it was phenomenal. His first round is ridiculous. Way better than the shit he spit versus Sosa. This first round from Keith is fucking fire. I feel like whenever you have a round like that and you go second, whenever you go second, you have a round like that, it's easy for the people to forget what they just listened to prior. And Drix's first round was just as potent. His first was just as potent. So I have it being 2-1 clear. I had it being a 30. You know what I'm saying? But the majority of the people in the building did say Keith got the first. So the majority said Drix basically cleared 2-1. Pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Salute and shout out to both of y'all. They were the first battle of the night. And this is the thing. Ain't no fucking way Drix and Keith is no fucking start-off battle of the night. This is why I say you need show. This is why I say you need call times. This is why you need a schedule. No fucking way you put probably the best PG matchup first. What have you other niggas done to go after them? What? What? Card placement don't matter, Nico. You can be first, you can be last. As long as you going crazy, that's all that matters. That's the truth. But there ain't no start-off battle, nigga. There ain't no, oh, we setting the night off type of battle. Huh? That's for the people who have the most to prove. They need to start off first. If you have a lot of question marks coming into a battle, you have to start off the event first. You need to earn. You don't get a warmed up crowd. The crowd is energized. The crowd's ready to hear bars. And then here come two questionable niggas ready to battle. No. You let the people who have the potent material, no question marks, highly anticipated, you let them go a little later. Let the crowd get a feel for the venue. Get a feel for the type of energy that's going on. You let the niggas with a little more to prove. It's proving grounds for everybody, but people have more to prove. There's levels. Everybody's there to prove something, but people need to prove more than others. All right? So that's Drix versus Keith. First battle usually had the best crowd. Not being there have something to do with the order of the battles? No. Listen, man, I already addressed that, you know what I'm saying, as far as that. It's not on KG at all. You know what I'm saying? It's not on him. And I don't even really want to just, like I said, I don't even want to just shit on the staff because they down the person who normally leads in that area and kind of keeps everything structured and together. So they were kind of trying to do it as what they had remaining with Floss and Yak. But I just felt like there needed to be an alternative plan, a plan B, if you will. There needed to be an alternative in place to make sure that everybody was able to do what they needed to do. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's just hit up the crew members and say, hey, you're accountable for this nigga. He needs to be here at this time. If he ain't here at this time, he ain't battling. Whether it has to be that or you need more people on staff, whatever it is, that's what needed to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, next battle. Who was on time? That's a good question. Who was on time? So, Drix. Because I was with Drix and Deb. I wrote down their list. So we got there pretty much right at 2 o'clock. We pretty much got there right at 2 o'clock. And the only people who were there when we got there was Grizz, Freeman. Can't remember who else was with Freeman. My fault. I'm blanking on your name, sir. My bad. I'm blanking on your name, sir. But they were there. Floss, Sadie, a couple other people. What was it? Jasmine, I think. Yeah, Blue Dream, I think that's her name. Yeah, she was there. The OG dude was there. They were there. So it was only like 6 people there on time. It was only like 6 people, maybe 7. That was it. Everybody else came in there after 2, after 2:30. Like I said, the battle didn't officially start until like 3:50. So basically 4 o'clock, the first battle took place, which was Drix versus Keys. So 2 hours later, we finally getting into it. So that's pretty much who was there on time. Fun fact, events starting late is rarely the staff's fault. That's a fact. That's a fact. Y'all wondering, I keep looking down. I'm on my phone because the laptop YouTube comments, it be coming in a little slow sometimes. So I gotta look at it on the phone. I gotta make sure I'm getting the comments in real time. You know what I'm saying? So if you see me occasionally I'm looking at the damn phone. God damn it. I got there at 3, but no battle had happened. Yeah, that's a fact. But yeah, that's pretty much how that went. Next battle, fuck, who went next? Was it Dev and Smooth? Was it Dev and Smooth? I think, what? I feel like it was it Devin or was it Plex and Scheme? Oh, well, I'm not going to do it in order because I can't remember what the battle was after Drix and Keys. I can't remember. I think it was like Plex and Scheme. I think it was them. Fuck it. I go Plex and Scheme. We'll talk about this battle. Plex versus Scheme. Let's talk about Plex versus Scheme. Plex. Okay. When I was doing a pregame show, Plex approached and, you know, he basically was saying, man, you didn't say this, but you pretty much have the people thinking our battle is a smoke break. You pretty much got the people, Nico, thinking this battle is a smoke break. The battle not worth their time. We not finna go crazy. You need to put more respect on our name. I'm finna cook up. Said Plex, Scheme, and Devin Smooth. Cool, I'm a guy. I got you in that order. I got you. But he's like, he wasn't feeling my narratives. He's like, man, look, you be on my helmet. And because of you about to see what happens to this nigga today. So they battle. Don't ever look at me like that again, Nico. What do you mean don't look at you like that? Huh? Don't look at what? I wasn't looking crazy at nobody. You have to, don't start. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm being nice with this recap. Leave me alone. I'm trying to be nice with this recap. I'm trying to be nice. I don't want no trouble. I am trying to be nice. You know, fuck that. I ain't being nice. Fuck it. You want Nico. Okay, you got it. Fuck it. Ain't no nice shit. Here we go. Plex versus Scheme. Let me say this, man. If coming into this battle, you felt like this battle was a smoke break, you were justified to feel like this battle was a smoke break. I fuck with Plex. 100. Solid individual. Real solid dude. Real dude. I fuck with Scheme. Same sentiments on his side, right? Here's the thing. Plex coming into this battle had a Sonic Soundwavious battle that he lost by virtue of it being a debatable battle. If you having debatables with him and you're telling me that you're way up here, that's a loss. Scheme, you lost 2 out of your 3 rounds in Denver. I don't even know what happened in the last 2 rounds in Denver versus Coogee. No idea. So if people were not excited for this battle, if people were not feeling this battle, if people weren't caring about this battle, they had all the right in the world to feel that way because y'all had not given them anything to feel differently. Y'all had not given them any potent material. Y'all hadn't given them any moments. Y'all hadn't given them any body bags, no clear. You weren't giving them anything noteworthy to come into this battle and think this was going to be crazy. In recent history, let me say that in recent history, I'm talking about this year, 2019, all right? So getting into this, you said Sonic is a legend, bro. Listen, bro. This is no disrespect to Sonic at all. But listen to when I say this. If you are telling me, Nico, I am of the top caliber in this region, you are of top caliber in the region, and then you have debatables with people like Sonic who are not active in this era like that. He might have had, what, one battle last year? And maybe a battle 2 years prior to that? You had at least 20 battles last year, Plex. What was it, 20? No, maybe too many, like 10 or 12. He had a lot. And he was smoking shit all 2018. He was smoking shit. But you start off 2019 with a debatable? That's not what I'm looking for when you start off the year. You smoke shit a whole year, I expect consistency going to the next year. It's no disrespect to Sonic. You say he's a legend. You say Sonic Soundwave is a legend. Do you? Who was this that said that? J-Pan. You know a thing or two about material because you be recording niggas material, so you know about material. Do you think Sonic had legendary material versus Plex? Was he legendary versus Plex? Would you have recorded this nigga's bars and sent it to Plex ahead of time? Would you have recorded his material, or would you have hung up the phone? J-Pan, would you have recorded the nigga? Would you have recorded him? I'll rest my case. I don't even see no commentary. I don't even see, he ain't even commented back. He be recording material. Am I lying? Am I lying? We got the files. The files all through the Western Conference. Just type it in. He's a legend. Did he have legendary material versus Plex? If the answer is no, then I expect Plex to clearly beat him in a battle. Clear. Anyways, let me get back to my recap of the battle. That's how battle rappers. For future reference, if J-Pan not willing to record your material while you sparring with him, or if you on the radio, or if you on some phone call and he on there on a three-way conversation, if he don't record your shit, if you don't hear about your material being recorded, it was not that potent. That shit was not that good. If he ain't doing that, it mean it wasn't that good. It didn't spark his interest. He wasn't finna press record. Has he recorded someone's material and sent it? Yes. Sleeves, yes. Oh, you missed it, Sleeves. This is months ago. This is long time ago. Long time ago. So I'm getting back into Plex versus scheme because I had to detour to make my point so you don't feel like I'm disrespecting Sonic Soundwave. I'm not disrespecting Sonic. I'm not. We're just keeping it real with Plex. Let's talk about their battle. No bullshit. I'm not playing. I'm being serious with this. If anybody left that venue saying this battle was good, they need to be drug tested immediately. If anybody left the building calling this battle anything more than solid, anything more than okay or decent, if the word good came out their mouth, it was a good back and forth, it was a good battle. If somebody said that, they should be booted out of all the West groups, they should be exiled from the culture, and they should be drug tested. I'm not playing. On a local league, this might have been a good battle. You put this on A-Hat, it's a good battle for A-Hat. That might even be going too far, but you put it on a local platform, you might call that a good battle for a local platform that doesn't put out good battles like that. You would call it that. On the PGs, where you trying to go on to the next level, that wasn't it. There's reasons why it wasn't it. It wasn't just trash. It wasn't like it was trash. You said, what did you miss? We're recapping everything right now, Otis. We recapping. All right, I'm recapping the whole thing, a full breakdown, critiques, all that. We on Plex versus Scheme. All right. You understand what I'm saying? Listen. I think the reason why this battle was, to me, in my opinion, why this battle was only solid, for one, material-wise. Let me talk about material. A lot of outdated fucking material, man. Okay, Scheme. Bruh. You are still rapping like this is 2013. You are still rapping like this is the glory days of A-Hat. You are still rapping like fucking Jakasso or CM, whoever was around you when it was hot in 2012, 2011, whatever was hot back then, whatever was hot during grind time. That's the kind of material I'm hearing. For the most part, you did have some material that was not grind timers. You actually had some stuff that was okay. Okay, he at least knows how to create something that's in this relevancy of this era. He knows how to create something that's dope. I'm not saying he was terrible, but dog, a lot of outdated references. And then the filler, good Lord have mercy, filler. Western Conference, I did a live. Check the archives, check the file. I did a live in here. I did my predictions and I broke this battle. I said, please minimize the filler. Minimize the filler. Minimize it. Get rid of it. If you feel like you just want to rap, if you have a punch, don't take 4 to 6 to 8 bars to punch. Instead of having a long ass 4-bar setup, punch back to back to back to back to back, all 4 bars. Or set up, punch. You can still keep your original punch. If that one punch, you're like, oh, this punch is crazy. I want this punch. Keep that punch. But punch before that. Or at least in your writing, give me a quality setup. Give me some quality in the setup where it's not just you rapping and rhyming. You're just rhyming. Rappity rap. Rappity rap. URLPGs. Rappity rap. You niggas wanted this to turn into the Cypher? Scribble Jam? Did you niggas want to make this a T-Rex mixtape verse? I just, like, listen, dog. If for me personally, right, both Plex and Scheme at certain points of their rounds have bars where I'm like, okay, if they can give me a consistency of this, they'll have a good round. But on Scheme's side, there was a lot of outdated references. It was a lot of rappity rap shit going on. A lot of filler. There was filler. A lot of filler. No, I'm not being, listen, dog. When I'm only saying this shit because, like, look, Scheme at one time was really, he was viewed as really good in the culture, which is why he gets the respect of getting a PG with no battles in 2 years when he battled LL Cool J. Which is why when he doesn't do what he's supposed to do versus LL Cool J, the respect factor is so strong for who Scheme once was, he gets another shot versus Plex. That's all respect on who that man was at one time. But this is not cutting it on a URL platform. If you do this on AHAT, maybe it's passable because it's a small league. You know what I'm saying? It's local. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's in Vegas, in your hometown. They like you for just rapping like that, the rapidy rap filler with the occasional, good punch in there. Maybe they like that. URL is not like that. Plex. I told Plex this in the building after the battle. This is my issue with Plex. When you are writing, Plex has this tendency to utilize, extended setups is an understatement. Some of the setups I was listening to lasted 6 to 8 bars. Maybe it might have just been filler. Maybe it was a build up into some filler, build up into a punch. That's how it was coming off at times. The references, the thought process about the punch was dope. Let me make sure I say that. Plex's mindset about where his thought process was for the bar was dope. It was dope. But it took too fucking long to get to the punch. It took too fucking long to get to the punch. In my opinion, it took too long. I feel Plex is best when he's back-to-back punching and he's not having elongated setups. Maybe the occasional 4-bar setup. Maybe the occasional 4-bar setup. But I feel Plex is in his bag. He's at his best when he is performing and being aggressive with back-to-back punches, setup punch, and maybe, just maybe, the occasional 4-bar setup. But I think he's better as a back-to-back rapid puncher, in my opinion, because it's too elongated. It's like 4, 5, 6 bars, no punch. You would think a punch is coming, and then he goes into another setup, and then a punch. Like, to me, that's where the material just was not, because he had fire concepts. When he would get to some of these punches, I'm like, damn, man, if he cut like 3 of them bars out and just went straight to this would have been a haymaker. Because I'm gonna tell you, this is just from this is my opinion. When y'all do these long ass setups, and there's a lot of you who do this, it's not just Plex. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Plex's realm, but this is not just him. A lot of y'all have this issue with having long ass setups and the punch don't pay off. It don't pay off. You have 6 bars to set up this punch and the punch don't pay off. But if you would have made that punch a setup punch, that might have been a haymaker. It might have been a haymaker. It might have been crazy because you got to it faster. You didn't have to build up all this anticipation to get to this. You could have just went straight to it. Or you could have made that punch a setup. Maybe that's just the one punch by itself. Boom, I hit you with this punch. Okay, back-to-back something with that punch. Ooh, he back-to-backing. But when y'all are doing filler, some, like you losing me. You losing me at that point. You know what I'm saying? You're losing me to a certain point. Right? That's my only issue with Plex material. Outside of that, I thought he had 3 solid rounds. I thought Scheme, even with the dated material. And here's another thing too. And I'm only saying this so I could be as thorough as possible, dog. If I have said this shit in my battles, or if I have ever thought about saying these bars when I'm writing, and you niggas go and use it, I take points away immediately. I don't care how fire the bar was. If me, a nigga who all of you say, you're all better than me, you're all better rappers, you know what I'm saying? Y'all all feel like you way supreme. There was a bar set in the battle. I just got through saying verse Lucky. Not the exact same bar, and there's no way you would know I said it because you wasn't there, but there's no way if I'm coming up with shit like that, you should be far surpassed that. You shouldn't even be coming out your mouth. If I'm saying shit like that, I expect you niggas to say 20 times better shit than what I said. 20 times. There's no way you're saying shit that's on par with. There's no fucking way. I don't care how crazy the bar was. No fucking way. That's how I grade and critique y'all. If I'm coming up with that shit, if I could have thought of that, if I'm predicting your bar, that was some predictable material. I think at one point Plex had like a 5 to 6 bar buildup, and I predicted this punch. I think it was a GoPro, right? He was 2 bars into his setup. I said GoPro. In my mind, I said GoPro. 3 to 4 bars later, here comes the GoPro punch. I'm like, dog, if I'm predicting this shit, I have to take away points. I have to. You know what I'm saying? I have to. I know it might sound, oh, Nico, you can't do that. What if you just coming up with good material, Nico? Oh, man, that means, I can't do that. You don't want to be the best in the West. You ain't got the passion I got. You can't take my spot. I better than y'all guys in this ironic thing. Midget car, you got small drop. Dog. Where you robbed? What does that mean? Were you robbed? What do you mean? Was I robbed? What are you talking about? I must have missed something. I don't understand that narrative. I must have missed something. My fault. I gotta catch up on the comments. My fault. But all in all, as far as the battle is concerned, I think I would give Plex the battle probably 2-1. I think Scheme was better than Plex in at least one of the rounds. And I think that was really because Plex had a choke. I know they're probably going to say, no, it was just stumbling. But, man, it's too late in the game to even have stumbles at this point, dog. So there was a point where Plex actually had a choke or a stumble. I think it was the second round. So one of those, whatever round he choked and stumbled in, Plex, Scheme got that round clear. You know what I'm saying? The other 2 rounds, I thought Plex did enough to win the battle. But overall, the battle is just solid. Like I said, you put it on a local league, maybe it looks a little better because it's on a local platform, and some of these platforms don't put out the best quality of battles all the time. So maybe if you grade it on that curve, it's a good battle. On a URL PG, when I'm seeing Drix go crazy, I'm seeing Keys go crazy, I'm looking at the quality that everybody else was putting in, this was the lightest battle of the event. By far, this was the lightest battle out of the battles that did happen, because there's a couple that didn't happen at all. We're going to get into that shit too. We're going to talk about how that shit happened. But this was the lightest battle. So I have Plex 2-1. I got Plex 2-1. Next battle you said was Dev and Smooth. This was, when it happened at the end of this battle, this was the battle of the night so far. 3 battles in, this was the best battle so far. If you like aggression, you're going to love this battle. If you like physicality, you're going to love this battle. If you like hearing 2 people talk that shit, woo, you're going to love this battle. This was a strong battle right here. Very strong battle. Very strong battle. There were moments in this battle. Smooth the Jug, man. URL. We giving him a one-off next? I think it's one-off time. I think it's one-off time, URL. I don't need to see anything else. I think it's one-off time for Smooth the Jug Man. I don't need to see anything else. I've seen enough. Now, I don't care if that's a one-off versus a West Coast person who's respected. Make it happen. Same thing with Dev the Demon. He don't need another PG. URL, I hope y'all listening. Do not give these 2 gentlemen another PG. We're past the PG process. They did more than enough yesterday to advance. More than enough. More than enough. All right? I don't want to see PG next to their name again unless it's they battle dropping on the app. I don't want to see Proving Grounds anywhere next to their name unless it's them in a one-off and Proving Grounds is right below it in a title. I don't want to see them in the Proving Grounds again. I do not want to see them in the Proving Grounds again. The only way a Proving Ground battle would make sense for them, you bringing out Ace Amin, you bringing out Squeako, you bring out Riggs. Maybe that might make sense, but not battling no local nigga over here. No, the fuck it won't. They passed the local nigga on a PG, give them the local nigga on a one-off. They elevated. URL. Oh, y'all listening, take notice. They elevated. So let's get into their battle. First round from Dev, very aggressive, very physical. He had a moment in that first. There's one bar that I remember where he got very he might as well call it he swung like it was an aggressive fucking like performance bar he had. That shit was crazy out the gate. And he ended his round strong with like his energy in that first. Good Lord, Dev the Demon, sir. I'm sorry I wasn't in Phoenix to see for myself, and I apologize that the only thing I had to go by was the XP battle. I apologize. I seen the light. Yesterday, Civil War II, third battle. I seen the light. I synced it. Smooth the Jugman first round. Good grief. An argument can be made this first round. Either way, listen, dog. Woo. Smooth first was strong. But this is the one thing I'll say, and this is what, for me, on why I gave Dev the first, I remembered something from it. There's a moment that stood out to me in Dev's round, whereas Smooth the Jugman round was fire throughout. It was very consistent fire throughout. But there was that moment I remember from Dev. And Dev round was just as fire throughout, but that moment stuck out to me. So at the end of the round, when it's okay, round two, it's on you, Dev, that moment's in my head. I'm stuck on that. Like, damn, that shit was crazy when he said that. Like, I'm stuck on that. So that right there stuck with me. So I gave him the first. The second round, this is, in my opinion, this was the closest round of the battle. This was the closest round of the battle. All right. Dev had another moment in here. I may or may not have been a part of said moment. I may or may not have. I cannot confirm nor deny the claims that Nico was involved in a battle, a PG. I can neither confirm nor deny. But the bar was crazy. It shook the room. It shook the room. Listen. I can neither confirm nor deny, but that was crazy. Smooth the Jugman's second round, in my opinion, might have been better than his first. Like, dog. Bruh, like I said, he better not be on another PG, dog. This nigga was wilding. This nigga was wilding. He was wilding on Dev. What? Oh, my God. But, again, I remember. As much as I remember Smooth having a consistent fire round throughout, very consistent fire, the bars, he just bar after bar. We're going crazy for it. The one moment stuck out to me with Dev the Demon's second. Now, I'm not sold on this round either way, because as much as I'm like, okay, that moment is what I remember, and I give them the edge, they both have fire rounds. On camera, you might be able to say, okay, no, I'll give that to Smooth. This is a battle you're going to have to watch on. In the building, the energy was so crazy during this battle. The only battle that had better energy than this one was EK and J. That was the only other battle that either matched or exceeded the energy of this battle. I'm talking about crowd energy, both the battlers' energy. The only other one was the main event that surpassed this one in terms of energy, right? They had this room going crazy every round. Third round, clearly in favor of Smooth the Jugman because Dev choked. Now, I don't know if Dev's going to say it was a stumble. I don't know if he's going to say it was like a word. I don't know what he's going to say. I considered it a choke. Smooth went into his third. Another really good third round. He clearly got the third. So how I have it is Dev with a 2-1 edge is preference. Based on the fact that the things that I remember leaving the venue was the two things Dev said in his first round and the shit he said in the second, right? Both were very consistent throughout the rounds. I felt Dev had a couple more moments that were the difference. Now, in the building, I think they have money on this. I think Danny had like bet somebody in the building. They had money on this battle, side bet or something, and I think they gave Smooth the Jugman a decision in the building, but most people I was around were saying they had Dev. So it was kind of like a split room as far as this battle was concerned. This was definitely a battle of the night contender. This was crazy. Shout out to both of them. Guaranteed drop. URL, y'all don't drop this shit in a timely fashion, y'all bullshitting. Y'all don't drop this battle in a timely fashion, you're bullshitting. This battle was crazy. This battle was fucking crazy. You said you did choke. Oh, well then, yeah, he got that third clear. No choke. There, huge stumble, but yeah. All right, so next battle. What happened after this? Fix versus LL Cool G. Let's talk about Fix versus LL Cool G. Man, okay. The battle was solid to good to me. The battle was solid to good. A lot of people left the building saying it was a good battle. And I want to say it was a good battle. But it was not as good as Dev versus Smooth. That's a good battle. So to me, it was like, this is solid to good. They had a couple moments where it was like, okay, cooking now. And I think there might have been like one round that I felt like was like the strong round, like the round of the night was LL Cool G's third. I thought that was not the round of the night, the round of the battle, not the night, Make sure I clarify. It definitely wasn't round of the battle was LL Cool G's third. I thought that third was very nice. Fix, first 2 rounds, I gave it to him. I thought he was just a little more consistent. And I felt like Cool G at certain parts of his rounds was having some dry spots. Like he'd say something that was called, he'd land a haymaker, and then he'd have a few bars that just wasn't hitting. It was just kind of just rapping, just throwing, and it wasn't really hitting. And it'll be a minute until he got back into something that was potent. Whereas Fix, I felt like he was more setup heavy. He was more like build up heavy with his material, but when he got to the punches, they were potent. So, you know, I guess some people might be able to say it might be preference if you like what Cool G was doing. I gave Fix the first 2. It was a close battle. Only clear round to me, in my opinion, was the third. I thought Cool G got the third pretty clearly. I mean, Fix still had a pretty good round. He still had a pretty good round. But I give it to LL Cool G in the third. So I had Fix 2-1. I had Fix 2-1 in that battle. Let me see. What happened after this? I think it was the main event that happened after this. Now, before I get into the main event, let's talk about why certain battles did not go down. So we talked about the event starting 2 hours late. Let's talk about battle rappers showing up late. Let's talk about battle rappers showing up late. Link, you my guy. I fuck with you. But you showing up an hour before the venue was supposed to close, that ain't it. You showing up an hour before the event is supposed to end, that ain't it. Your opponent was there in a very timely manner. There's plenty of time. Had you been in there, y'all probably could have battled. So, Link, I don't know what happened. I don't know if Floss or Yak, whoever was having them conversations, I don't know if y'all had conversations. From what I seen, when I seen him, shook his hand, talked to him for a quick second, it was, we getting ready for the main event. It's like an hour left. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. Shout out to Not Everything. He He stuck around. He was there in the venue. He was there on time. He did what he was supposed to do. But yeah, that just yeah, just showing up late. And here's the thing: Link has a battle that dropped, him versus Ronnie, the PG battle that dropped recently. So it's like we're expecting you to come back and, you know, show out versus a good opponent. Like, not everything is somebody that most of the West feels like has star quality, star potential. Like, not everything is who we literally say is next up, and he's never had a PG. Just based on how good he's been locally, we've been like, bro, whenever he gets to URL, he's going to take off. So this was like a major opportunity that was missed because you showed up late. So, again, better rappers in the future, show up on time. If you're not doing nothing else, like if you're not bringing fire material, if you bring a whole bunch of OBC, if you niggas is not fully prepped, the least you can do is show up on fucking time. And Link has never been one of the dudes, I feel like, who's ever had that issue of he's not bringing 100%, he's not bringing the best possible shit he could possibly, right? Link is busy. He's a great rapper, right? You know what I'm saying? He does his work in the ring, but that just was unfortunate. Real Name and Clutch. I see them both in the building prior to EK and Jada Nightwing battle. I seen them both in the building. I don't know when they walked in the venue. I think one of them might have walked in the venue while the battle was going on. I can't remember what it was, but most of them got there pretty late in the evening. I don't know if they were told we're not gonna have enough time for your battle. I don't know if they knew that going there or if they got told that when they got there. But yeah, there's a lot of people who kind of showed up, man. We was already 4 battles in. Main event was like we was already pretty much a lot of battles in already. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So what was that? We had 2 battles didn't go down. Hopefully y'all can make it up. I heard some chatter. I heard some shit that could be potentially going on here soon. Hopefully y'all get that cracking for both matchups. These were 2 big matchups. I know one was a PG, but it was very anticipated. People wanted to see what that was going to do in his first opportunity. And people were definitely looking forward to this Clutch Real Name because nationally, there were top media and top bloggers talking about this matchup. So we definitely want to see this go down. We don't want to see y'all scratch it. It was a good matchup. We want to see it go down. If y'all can salvage it, if y'all can make it work, do that. If not, maybe you might want to go into a different direction. I don't know if we want to recycle this battle to a next PG card or traffic. Because for what we're looking for from these 2 with Clutch and Real Name, we want them to have paid for one-off opponents on traffic. So we're not really looking for them to battle each other, like reschedule a battle versus each other on traffic. We want them to already be there. You know what I'm saying? This is pretty much the battle that was going to be a format. Okay, they battle each other, they go crazy, they're on to the next level, right? So that's pretty much what I say about that. Getting into the main event. Emerson, you said I'm skipping. Am I skipping now? Am I skipping now? Is it skipping now? Am I skipping now? Am I good? Yeah, am I good? Y'all hearing me? I'm cool. All right, I'm Gucci. Cool. Let's get into it. EK versus Jada Nightwing. Battle of the night. Not even. It's not up for debate at all. Shout out to Dead and Smooth. You guys went crazy. This is clearly. This battle shows. Anybody who, when we talk about levels, we're talking about, okay, there's a certain level you need to be at to make it to the main stage. You need to watch this battle. When this battle comes out, you need to pay attention to this battle. You need to study this battle. Don't even just watch this battle. Maybe watch it one time for your entertainment. For your enjoyment, watch the battle. Right? For your enjoyment the first time, watch it. After the first watch, study this fucking battle. There's a reason why these 2 dudes are main stage. There's a reason for that. There's a reason Jaden Nightwing could still have anticipation battling EK after having a lackluster performance first week. There's something about him, the level that he's shown. You have to watch this battle. Trust me. I got it being a classic. I have it being a classic. Now, whether that shows up on camera and, oh, it's only a West Coast classic, or if it's a classic overall, the back and forth of this battle, listen, I was in the building for Disaster and Danny this year. So this is the second time I've been in a building for a battle that every round, dog, I mean, there was not one bad round. There wasn't one okay round. Every single round of this battle was good, or maybe the round was great. Every single round. Listen to what I'm saying. Some of you up-and-comers, some of you battlers who've been here for a long time, some of y'all do not have one good round, or just have good bars throughout the round. These two had good or great rounds every single round. Quotables, layered material, bar quality at a premium. At a premium. People left the venue saying this could possibly be a West Coast version of Trilla Jones versus JC. That's how great this battle was. When I talk to y'all about the levels, when I talk about something being good or great, this is the fucking example. Watch this fucking battle when it drops. Watch it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get into a bar for bar breakdown, but before I get into that, I have to go ahead and unpack some sidebar narratives I see about this battle. Let's go ahead and talk about one thing first. I'm going to check one thing first. Shy Dog, are you in here? Shy Dog, you in here? Hey, y'all see him in here? If he ain't here, tag him. We got to talk. I wasn't letting this slide. No, the fuck I wasn't. And all you niggas who let it slide, shame on you. Anybody who's seen these comments and did not respond, shame on you. We're about to talk. I hate that I even have to say anything, and we're getting into a main event. But I cannot let this slide. I can't let this slide. I cannot. Shy Dog, where are you at? Y'all, he said, call your internet provider hilarious. You need me to start a new live? I started a new live here. I started right now. I got y'all. I got y'all. If you join this next live, we're unpacking this narrative in live now. Yep, I'm starting a new live. Oh, I'm starting a new live for certain. Oh, pull up to this. We got to talk about the main event, and we got to talk about Yak versus Billy. They go live. Oh, yes. I got time today. Oh, I have time today. Come on, Facebook. Talk to me nice. Let me end the live, please. Come on, Facebook. Stop playing with the nigga. Stop playing. Facebook. Let's go. End. I got one coming for y'all right now. Oh, we give me 2 seconds. We ready. End it. Let's go. End.